you, Racer fans. Welcome to Call to the Post. We're down in the Racer weight room today. Just for the record, I can do a lot more weight than this. That was my 100th rep that you just saw. But we're excited about the progress that's taking place, not only in the development of our young men, but also here down in Stewart Stadium. Over the past few weeks, you've seen completed renovation projects in our locker room, horseshoe lounge, as well as the paddock, our team meeting room. But today we want to show you a few things that are taking place in the weight room. We're actually taking the ceiling out, moving it to the underbelly of the stadium, putting a new rubberized floor down, paint the walls, reposition the weights to give us a much better flow here in the weight room. This is kind of our spring construction project. We're excited about it. It's well underway, and it's going to do nothing but enhance the performance of not only our football team, but all of the other sports that use this weight room on a daily basis. 7,500 square foot, very operational as far as getting a lot of players in here at one time. We're excited about the progress that is taking place here in the Racer weight room. This is where all the work takes place that gets you those W's on a Saturday afternoon in the fall. We're in the offices here at Stewart Stadium. Alongside me is Mitch Stewart, our offensive coordinator, quarterback coach, who leads the offensive attack for the great Murray State Racers. Mitch, good to see you today,
Good to
buddy.
see you, Coach.
How about tell the fans out there what it was like to play for me back in the days at Valdosta State?
It was fun. I tell you, that's one thing that you've always done and continue to do is make football fun. And I joke around with people all the time about how we used to shoot darts and play putt golf in our meetings and all that kind of stuff. And somehow, amongst all of that, we would learn some football along the way. But it was fun.
Well, Mitch was an excellent player for us at Valdosta State. He did have a little trouble making the shuttle runs back in the day of preseason camp. You want to explain that to all the Racer fans out there?
Yeah, that one used to hurt me. We used to do a 600-yard shuttle run. And I'm built for comfort, not speed. I'm built for long distances, not the sprints. And come about that fourth lap, I'd lock up pretty good, and the feet they wouldn't move.
Well, I always knew that Mitch was going to be a great coach when his playing days were over. You GA'd for me for that one spring before we ended up getting close to your hometown, going back and being offensive coordinator of the year. In the high school ranks, but very detail-oriented, and I think that's the main thing that I liked about you, and been very fortunate that you went to Georgia Southern with us, come to Murray State. But since you've been in Murray, why don't you tell us, I know there's one thing that's happened to you that's changed your life, new addition to the family?
Yes, sir. I've got a 7-month-old daughter, and she's growing every day, and it's been unbelievable.
Well, she's a cutie, and we're mighty glad she's a part of the Racer family. But in closing today, Mitch, how about talk to the fans and about your preparations and what you try to accomplish each and every Saturday throughout the course of a football game. And I know most of the fans know, we're one of the top 5 offenses in the country in every category, and a lot of that has to do with you.
Well, Coach, I wish I had a big in-depth plan of what we try to do and all that kind of stuff, but we like to keep it simple, and we want to play fast and score one more point than they do. And if however we've got to do that, running, throwing, whatever, we're gonna try to figure out ways to do that. And if we can do that, then we'll be okay.
Well, there you heard it from the guy, the mastermind behind our offensive success, and I know we have a lot of great assistants that help you each and every day, and we'll get to know them as we continue these Call to the Post each and every week. But probably just as important, we got some good players here.
Yes, sir.
And I think you did a great job of signing some guys. But before we close the show today, what was our biggest need on the offensive side of the ball coming out of the recruiting season?
We had to get a running back. We had to replace our running back. And I feel like we've done that. We got good numbers at the running back position. Some guys that can do a little bit of a little bit of everything, catch some balls and run it too. So I think we did a good job with that. We got one or two guys to place in there out wide that we needed, and then and got some help up front. Still looking for some more help as we go through the spring, but I'm extremely excited about where we're at right now.
Well, good. Well, maybe that'll give us a few guys to push old Dwayne Brady,
I hope
since
so.
he is the only scholarship running back we got coming back. But folks, we're glad you joined us today for another edition of Call to the Post. Look forward to seeing you again next week, and always remember, go Racers.